ladies and gentlemen, we are at the one, the only Aquashella Chicago. And my good friend Jason back here, Primetime Aquatics, started doing a little bit of his aquascape. And so, you know, I think I'm gonna go over there and kind of show him how real men aquascape and teach him how to do it a little bit. So I think that's what I'm gonna go do. But anyway, welcome to Aquashella Chicago. Let's dive right into Rob's first aquascape. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. We're not using this. We're limited on selection here, Jason. I am a fan of spiderwood. Let's see what we can do here. So I've really been loving natural aquascapes lately. You want to see who can scape the fastest?
Dude, nobody can skate faster than me.
Ooh! Let's go. I actually really like that. You know, sometimes things just come together perfectly. And I really actually like that. Let me see.
Hey, man, over my assist.
This does not pass the Tanner Serpa I think it's 2 inches of clearance on all sides. Sorry, Tanner. I know, me too. I miss Tanner. Okay, so let's just assume that I do this. I want to build this kind of flat. I actually really like that. It looks very cohesively like one piece of driftwood. So now I'm trying to get a type of rock that goes cohesive with this scape. And so I'm going for like neutral, natural colors. So I'm thinking dragonstone. I know, boring. I know, but like, we're also very limited. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I think, Emma, I think this is the one. All right. Oh, Em, it might be too big. Nope, it's perfect. I know how to do that.
Insert Jeopardy music here.
Yours looks like my grandma's planner. No, it actually looks really good. Now listen, I know that I'm a professional aquascaper, so I want to give you a couple tidbits of advice from me truly. One, this is what I like. Now, granted, I'm completely joking. I am not a professional aquascaper at all. But what I like to do here is I like to get my wood first. The wood's the most important thing to me, and then I work everything else around it. So I want the wood to look like one cohesive piece of woodwork. I don't want it to look like there's a bunch of different pieces coming in and out. So like, that's my first thing. I got it. I like how it looks. Now, I think kind of what I'm going for, and it's just based on the rock that I had, is I want to kind of make it look like it's coming off the side of a hill. So I'm going to build up the substrate back here a little bit more and then put some plants up there like it's the side of a river, and then fill in this corner. And then I'm all about like making sure the fish have a place to actually hang out that you can see them. So like an empty space in the front, empty space on the side, and then tons of clutter in the corner. That way they have a place to go retreat and hide and everything's good. So that's kind of what I'm going with. I think I'm good on rock work. I got one big piece that's kind of hidden in the back. I got a little one, looks like it's poking out of the bottom, and then one on the side. So it does look like it's like one big piece of rock flowing down a mountain with wood growing out of the top of it. And now I need to try to find some plants to go with the way I kind of see this going. So that's kind of how I approach my scapes. Now, if this was for actual underwater, I would be very specific about where I put my rocks based on where I can glue them to the wood to the rocks. So that's the only difference. This one I'm not worried about because we're not filling it up with water. So let me grab some plants and I'll show you that. Hey, how did you actually get yours? Did you break this?
At the same time.
Listen, he's setting up an underdog story. That's what he's doing. He's like, I scaped this thing while I was eating pizza, drinking a Pepsi, hanging out with my son. I don't like that. Nope, don't like that one. Ooh.
Well, so this is your process.
Okay. So here's the unique thing is I'm colorblind. So I'm basically going on things I think are green. This one doesn't look green. What color is this, Em?
Like a orangey red.
Okay, so then that might be like my touch of color. These ones, I really want it to look like it's an actual aquarium. Like Jason, I don't know what he's doing with his, but like we're not going that route. Jason's actually does look really good. I told him it looks like my grandma's planner. And ever since then, he's been readjusting it. See, I actually do like this. That reminds me of like a fern. This is the only one. I just don't see this being an underwater plant. So let me see. All right, come on, Em. Let's check out what we have over here. Ooh, there we go. That reminds me of like mermaid weed. So now I have to see how this will actually fit into here. It is. It's for my funeral, so when you beat me. If I die young, I want buried in duckweed. When things just don't go your way, you got to improvise. And I think he told me just to cut these up and do what I wanted with them. So this is me doing that. Maybe. Oh, there's a metal bar in there. I'm trying to break this. I don't think I can. So I think what I'm going to do is just... There we go. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. You put so much pressure on me with that.
5 minutes.
Took 20.
Well, unlike you, I did it one-handed.
I got one behind my back right now.
Well, I had one hand filled with pizza.
Braxton, good luck, dude. If you beat me, you will be disowned. Dude, I don't like it as much now that I look at it from the front. Oh, I should have skeeved it from the back. Okay. How am I gonna fill this space in, Emily? No! I know what I'm gonna do. Listen. So this space just looks so ugly now. And now I really don't like these colors either. Emily, you need to be my colored eyes. Can you find me one that's more green?
Can you adjust your microphone?
Adjusting, Mike. Adjusting. Emily, please deliver something that is not yellow. We need it. No. Oh, I like that one up top. No, I don't know. We'll see. Yes, that's the one that I would pick. Nuh-uh.
This is eucalyptus, so I didn't know if you'd want to.
Yes. Yep. Love it.
What aquatic plant looks like.
It looks like Bacopa, Carolina.
You just make that up.
Yep. This is the first one that I could think of.
What are you thinking of?
So, Em, do you want to find me this plant? I might have broken that a little prematurely. I'm going to see how this looks.
Are you looking at Jason's for inspiration?
I hate to say it.
Is Mr. Primetime.
I like Mr. Primetime's better than mine.
It doesn't look like Granny's planner anymore.
No, it still does. But it looks like a IKEA Granny's planner that you'd pay a decent amount of money to decorate your living room. So even though it looks like my grandma's planner, my grandma got good taste. One, I want it to be like, this is their place of safety. So like this actually worked out good. There's like, it shows the little bit of rock work there, and there's like a little cave going up. There's a little hill on the back. You can see the rock work from this angle. So like I really like the aquarium looks from this angle and this angle, which those would be my two viewing panels. This side I really don't care about, obviously. Maybe I should care a little bit more about the way that looks. But anyway, and then I want to do a couple little plants out here just to make it look like that's intentional. And then, you know, Jason, yeah, I mean, listen, it's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of attention to detail in this scape. You don't like it? Brooke came over and gave it a nasty look.
If you look at it from the front, it's not too bad.
Oh, you looked at it from the side? We were just talking about how I paid attention to this side and not that side. And then I looked at it and it looks terrible from that side. So then I was like, oh, maybe I should. But yeah. How am I gonna do this? Maybe I'll use these little guys. I need to somehow hide this back corner so it looks intentional. Look, when in doubt, stuff it out. I think I'm done. The only thing I don't like is how far this thing comes down in the front. But you know what? You gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to fold them. And this is me folding. Brock, are you okay? After grueling 45 minutes of me questioning myself and my abilities to do anything right, we finally landed this. Now I know all of you sitting at home are probably gonna say, wow, Rob, that's ugly. But you know what I have to say? Try to do better, stinkers. But this is what I came up with. Honestly, I would have, if I was doing fake plants, I would actually do an aquarium like this. So this is a reflection of how I would actually scape something. And the only thing that I don't love is how crowded this side is, but I don't have the right scissors to cut that back. So it just is what it is. I like all this. I like the cave. I like that. I'm happy. I would set this up in my house and have some snails and shrimp in it. So I'm content. But since you guys stayed around for so long, I figured I'll actually show you guys some cool stuff, because obviously what you just watched wasn't very cool. So let's actually go around and look at some cool things. Special delivery just arrived for the American Shrimp Contest. We got Best of Show and we got Fan Favorite. So let's go over there. The American Shrimp Contest, they've been working hard getting it all set up. I think we have close to 40 entries, which honestly I think is really good. And so me and them are gonna walk over there. We'll show you what it's like. And this is what I want you guys to get hyped up about for Daytona. Guys, get your shrimp ready, but let's go check it out. Hey, welcome to my crib. That's how I feel right now. American Shrimp Contest. Let me just take a minute to talk about why this is so important to our hobby. So for the past, I wanna say like 2 or 3 years, I've really been focused on like growing flip. We've expanded into nano fish, we've expanded into plants, snails, crayfish, all the things. And we've kind of taken our foot off the pedal with shrimp. And I feel like that the hobby has dwindled a little bit. And it's a hobby that I love so much. So I'm very passionate about bringing that fire back and also creating a safe place. Like when I got into the hobby, one thing that was really tough for me was finding a good place to buy shrimp. And so what I want to do through the American Shrimp Contest is create a place that, one, people can come show off their shrimp, but also have a way to verify like, hey, this is a United States breeder, and then a way to promote that so that there's more access to more breeders. And so we have some really cool ideas for the American Shrimp Contest, and this is just the beginning. So Chicago 2024 is the start of something special. So this was the show for us to come here, gauge it, take a look around at like what we're currently doing, because I've been out of it for like the last year, maybe year and a half, and now it's like I just want to dive back in. So there's a lot of things that I want to do. So far, I love what I see. We had a younger girl come in. I mean, she's college age, so like maybe like 20 years old. She brought one group to enter into the shrimp contest. She came over to our booth, bought some shrimp, and literally was almost in tears, like how excited she was. And it just sparks me again to like be like, man, like this hobby means so much. And like it's easy to say like, oh yeah, it means a lot to you because you have a business. No, like I didn't start a business to make money. I started a business because I absolutely love this hobby. And this is just another example of a way that we can give back and make this hobby even better and make it exciting for new people to get into it, and then they can get inspired. And so what do we have? 34 entries, close to 40. I wasn't far off. I guess we're closer to 30, but 34 entries. And these are all bred in the United States by U.S. breeders, and this is all to grow the hobby here in the United States. So that's what's super exciting. But it's just cool to see the hobby in the United States come together and put on a show like this. Anyway, I hope you guys make it to an Aquashella in the near future. Daytona is going to be a great time. We're doing it. We're making it happen. Daytona is going to be phenomenal, and I can't wait to see you guys there, God willing. We'll see you guys next time. As always, God bless. We'll catch you on the flip side.